There were rumors circulating that Musk intended to sell 75% of the business. In the restrooms, you could hear sobs. Donald Trump, who in 2016 drove himself into the White House in part by channeling hate and vitriol via his @RealDonaldTrump feed, was the only person who understood how to weaponize that influence. The value of the location significantly decreased when it became clear that it was a sewer. As a result of the exceptional nastiness on the platform, Twitter's proposed acquisition by Disney CEO Bob Iger has been abandoned. Following the election and the botched agreement, Twitter revised its content moderation guidelines, expanded the size of its trust and safety team, and vowed to promote healthy dialogues. It would never allow a despot to utilize it once more to foment division and widen polarization. The platform banned Trump 2 days after the uprising on January 6. The business had experienced the cost of unrestricted expression and determined it wasn't worth it. Elon Musk was so irritated by this Twitter that he was persuaded he had to purchase it. He believed that by 2022 the firm had become corrupted and subservient to the liberal media elite and the whims of politicians. It selectively removed elected politicians from the platform, restricted legitimate discussion about COVID, and shadow-banned conservatives. The wealthiest poster on Twitter is the ideal candidate to bring back its former grandeur. Like Trump, Musk was adept at using Twitter to position himself as the main topic of discussion. His constant, outrageous tweeting defied every standard of corporate America, winning him followers, infuriating his detractors, and elevating him to the position of second most followed active account on the platform. He wrote in a tweet one evening in late 2021, "At least 50% of my tweets were made on a porcelain throne. It comforts me." Musk made the ridiculously inflated $44 billion purchase bid for the business. Employees who resented Twitter's laid-back culture and reputation for releasing new features slowly, like Simon, were excited by the change. Simon, who had a painting of himself as a 19th-century French general, said he sought to create a impact-focused, egalitarian, and empirical culture, where any team member, with a strong data-driven explanation, gets the metaphorical center stage. His team, which oversaw advertising services, many lawsuits alleging sexual harassment and racial discrimination at Musk's enterprises, as well as his disrespect for labor relations, were noted by other employees, who also found his interest in Twitter concerning. Simon's enthusiasm for Musk drew a skeptical response from a product manager on Slack. "I see your argument, but as a Greek mythology nerd from my youth, I feel it is necessary to point out that the tale underlying the idea of the Midas touch is not a positive one. It serves as a warning about what you lose when you solely prioritize wealth." The remark turned out to be prescient. More than 24 current and former Twitter employees claim that since purchasing the business in October 2022, Musk has displayed a startling lack of interest in the people and systems that power his new toy. He has fired thousands of workers, put unwise policies into place, and even some of his most ardent fans have been upset with him. People stuck by the necessity for health insurance and visas or cold-eyed mercenaries wanting to rise through a power hoover make up the majority of those who stay at the company. Today, Musk has earned a reputation for suppressing speech rather than allowing it, from briefly banning people from linking to their Instagram and Mastodon accounts to suspending journalists for tweeting links to his jet tracker. Along with his own wealth, Musk has largely destroyed Twitter's equity value in just 3 months. Due to his warnings that the business would go bankrupt and the distraction of managing it, Tesla stock crashed, costing him $200 billion. If free expression was his guiding principle for Twitter the platform, Twitter the workplace has experienced the exact opposite. Disagreement or criticism has resulted in quick dismissals. With so few employees and declining profits, it's uncertain if Musk will be able to sustain the new ethos he introduced to Twitter. "Place is lost," as one employee put it in December.